Hey, welcome to Tuesday Tea Time with Dorarena. And I am so thankful for all those that will be joining us today. Those that will be watching the replay, if this is your first time, we are represented from Women of Wisdom. We are a nonprofit organization here to bridge the generational gap between the younger and the older generation because we need one another to pass on vital knowledge to one another and the next generation. Okay, we're here to empower with practical wisdom and confidence. So, as I always do, I like to show you my tea that I'm doing tonight. I had forgot that I had this. And so my son came over and I saw him. He wanted some of my tea. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got lemon ginger. Let me use that for Tuesday tea time tomorrow. So I hope that you all have your beverages tonight, whatever it is, and that you fill your cup up with lots of wisdom tonight. All right. I'm putting my honey in my tea, and shout out to No Name Nutrition. Raw honey. That's how I like it. So I have one of my all-time favorite cups with me tonight. Yes, the butterfly silver cup. Yes, purple's my favorite color. Silver is my second favorite color. So, yeah. So here we go. Tea time. Ooh, ooh. That's good. I like that. Okay, well, you know what? Last time we were talking, we were going to get more into the temperaments. And remember last time I shared with you the book. I have it here with me. I'll share it with you again. This book is Why We Act the Way We Do by Tim LaHaye. You will benefit from this book. I've read it twice. Okay, so we're going to talk about temperaments tonight, and it will be very beneficial to you to find out what your temperament is, because temperament influences everything we do. Okay, so that's going to be, let me show you, that's our topic tonight, temperaments. And there's 4 temperaments, and we all fall into one category or the other. We have, well, let me put it like this. You have a primary temperament, and then you have a secondary temperament. And so finding out what that is will help you be successful in your relationships, job wise, career, school, whatever you do in life, it will help you. So I wanted a good definition of what temperament was, and I found one. Temperament is the combination of traits we inherited from our parents that subconsciously affects our behavior. So simply, our temperaments can be best described or explained as our natural born traits. Okay, so that right there tells you that that is something important that we need to know, right? Okay, so you're either a extrovert or you are an introvert. So what does that mean? Okay, so to be an extrovert, a personality that is often characterized by expressive and outgoing patterns of behavior. People who are extroverts tend to be very talkative, sociable, active, and warm. Okay, so if you fall in the category of an introvert, you're more comfortable focusing on they're more comfortable focusing on their inner thoughts and ideals rather than what's happening externally. They enjoy spending time with just one or two people and rather than in a large crowd. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea, somewhat of a visual of whether you may be a introvert or extrovert, or you can fall in both categories, but have one primary temperament. And I'm telling you, what's so unique about it is that your percentage of how you fall into these areas is what makes you unique from everybody else, because you all fall in the category, but not all at the same percentage, kind of like the thumbprint. No one has the same. Okay, so I always like to share with you a quote, and hey, tonight we're going to get a quote from voila, Dorarena. So don't be afraid to embrace your true self. Have the confidence to embody your successful personality. Support yourself by being yourself. Come on now, you know that's good. We need to support ourselves by being ourselves. And that will give us a greater level of confidence in walking in who we are and not being easily moved by what we like in everybody else and trying to imitate that. It's more important that you are authentic with yourself, because when you're not, then you start to kind of almost like suppressing your own identity, or practically that's what you're doing. I'm taking a tea break. How about you? Tea time. This tea is good. It's got probiotics in it, and probiotics is really good for your body because it takes it keeps the good bacteria and removes the bad bacteria. Yep. Got to keep that body right, good shape. Okay, listen. So these are the 4 temperaments, okay? So you have the perfect sanguine, which is super extrovert. Then you have the powerful choleric, which is extrovert. The perfect melancholy, introvert. The peaceful phlegmatic, introvert. So if you want to take a picture of that, take a picture of it. This is just a snippet kind of what those 4 temperaments are. And you can go online and you can take, I'm sure you can find a free test and take the test, or you can purchase the why you act the way you do book, and you can get all the information in here, because it shows you, it breaks it all down, and even have like a little chart thing that you could look at to just kind of see, where you fall in. And I'm going to share some stuff with you tonight anyway, that's going to give you some positive and negatives, because we all have positive traits and negative traits. And when you learn what those are, you can strengthen the strong traits, and the ones that are your weaknesses, you can control them, and you can grow out of them. But if you don't know what they are, you can't do anything with them, right? So it's important that you know, because knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is powerful, and you don't want to miss out on that. Okay, so let's just touch real quick while we have a little time we're going to touch a little bit on each one to kind of give you an idea of what each temperament is like. Okay, so we'll start with the sanguine, and I'm going to run through this real quick, and then I want to show you a chart that I created so you can see a little bit more. So the perfect sanguine, people with sanguine temperaments are usually the life of the party. They're enthusiastic, fun, loving, and outgoing. That's your sanguine. So your phlegmatic, powerful phlegmatic, not phlegmatic, choleric people with choleric temperament are usually referred as natural leaders, determined, energetic, and goal oriented. So how about that for some of the ones that's kind of hitting you? It's like, oh my goodness, that sounds just like me. Okay, so here's the perfect melancholy. People with melancholy temperament are characterized as sensitive, thoughtful, perfectionist, and quiet. Okay, and the last one are phlegmatic. Peaceful phlegmatic is phlegmatics are always the peacemakers, easygoing, calm, and chill people. Their motto is be at peace with all men as much as possible. And some of these, like I said, they intermingle with some of the other ones, second trace. So some of the things that I'm sharing with you, you might feel like, okay, yeah, that's me, but that one, that's not me. All that mean is that you probably picking up something in a different temperament more, what I'm saying. So anyway, let me share this chart with you, and this will kind of help. Now listen, it's going to list your strengths and it's going to list your weaknesses. And I'm telling you, when you look at some of these weaknesses, don't condemn yourself and don't think, oh man, I just knew it. No, and embrace who you are, and sharpen those things so that you can be a better person. And you just gotta be willing to look at those hard things and say, oh, okay, I just, you know what, I'm gonna work on that. Okay, so let's look at them. Here we go. Let me move this other thing out of the way. Okay, so you can see with the sanguine, this is the 4 temperaments. Sanguine, look at the strengths. Sociable, charismatic, outgoing, confident, warm-hearted, pleasant. All right. The weaknesses are impulsive, chronically late, too loud, shameless, distractive, and self-absorbent. Let's see. Choleric. The strengths are ambitious, passionate, leader, focused, practical, confident. The weaknesses: aggressive, domineering, impetuous, unforgiving, sarcastic, unemotional. All right, guys, girls. So let's go to the phlegmatic. Strengths: relaxed, calm, and quiet, consistent, easygoing, dependable, objective. Weaknesses are unmotivated, procrastinators, selfish, indecisive, fearful, stubborn. Okay. Melancholy is the strengths are analytical, industrial, self-discipline, detail, planner, organized. Weaknesses are obsessive, moody, revengeful, critical, unsociable, and pessimistic. Okay, so if you look in the middle, you can see where the sanguines are known to be actors and speakers. The phlegmatic is teachers and diplomats. Cholerics are leaders and producers, and melancholic is musicians and inventors. Okay, so that's it for the 4 temperaments. Apply the knowledge that you have received tonight. Use it in a wise way so that you can improve who you are and, glow, girl, glow. And be successful because it's already in you to be that way. You just need to know you so you'll know the right path to take to be the most effective and live up to your highest potential. Girl, you got this. Okay. All right. So thank you for joining me tonight with Tuesday Tea Time. And as I always say, Dorarena loves you, and walk in wisdom. All right. You have a great night.